Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Denver. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hot 70, hot 70. Ready, right?
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he reaches the 35 before going out. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready, ready.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Start.
They are throwing it again. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Sticking to the air here. That's completed right side. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming here from the 12. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Try race. Buffalo AC.
Back to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready. 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Kid, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
That's taken on the 7. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the move, headed right. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. It is cut left side. A lot of mess on the move here. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the set.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in Hoop Song. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, these pass rushers in the game today, they are so doggone good. Not only are they good at getting home and sacking the quarterback, look at this. He was fighting the blocker. He kept his eyes on the ball, times it perfectly, and he forces a pass breakup.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
This taken from the 12. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And only can get it a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to pass on first and 10. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10.
He's dropping back to throw. He gets it to him on the screen. Has some space inside the 15. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants making a one-score game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. This is Devin Neal with it. Space ahead. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. That's the end of one here. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Ready?
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Now toss. This is Harvey. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Hold the ready.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
70 range. Here we go. Shot.
Throw here. 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He'll take it from the 1. And a big hit on the return to Stephen Cole.
At their own 10-yard line.
Okay, break.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Reload. Get up.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back at the 8. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give off the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 42.
Come on.
42-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Forced out to his right. He's calling his own number again. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
He was covered.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go, Buffalo 18. Viking 18.
We'll go with a design keeper. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
18, Rodney, 18. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll work against the blitz. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Front pass brought in. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop he's made in time, that brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Mile High in just a moment.
On the ready.
Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. They're going to throw for it on fourth. Complete out to the right. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On first down, they'll run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
70, catch, Panther.
Here's another for him. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on third and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. Third and goal.
Ready? Ready?
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Ready? Cowboy.
Fourth down, pass coming. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ready? Ready? 60, 6.
Working now from the gun. And the Giants are on, and he goes down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Third down.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Steady.
Final throw before the break. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming here from the 12. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go. Giants.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Get it.
He gets it out left, and it's Goff. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll run for this. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go.
Go play action on 1st down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the 1st half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the 2nd half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone and defense.
Oh, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Giants. Space on the right. He's got room. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense, I was honestly lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
Still has room inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Butker with the extra point. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 14. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, break.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready, ready.
Throwing from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down. New set of downs from 37.
Here we go, set.
Working on first down. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Throwing now, another shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. On the move, headed right. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. Seven Pirates.
Air it out on third. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
18, 5, Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Lays out. What a catch. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 15. First
To throw here on first down. Look out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Hits him on the out route. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
On to try the field goal. Harrison Butker from the left hash. This is from 47. Butker knocks it through. And that will push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Baker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger.
They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Heads out on the bootleg. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go.
He's going to throw it. This is a heater going deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Trap 50. Ready. Panther 60. 19 Lions.
They'll throw to start the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Cougar 19. Get it. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
At the 42-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Hey, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal.
To the air on 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, I think the QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Okay, break.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Steady.
Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw now. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Second down now, they need 7.
Back. 70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
Faster.
Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Broncos first
On the
down.
set.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Lining up now to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
Broncos 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Brings it in at the 13. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. out to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it.
Right up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but